God, that'll be fun. I haven't played that since the last time I visited, which was like 4 or 5 years ago.
These are, without a doubt, the worst enemies to ever be in a game.
And they are called Skeledragons.
I don't care what they're called. They should all be dead.
Hey man, I still had the webpage open. I figured I'd look. And I'm pretty sure they're already dead, bro. It sucks that they put two of these guys, like, right before the boss fight.
Yes. That's not a great design decision.
No, that is a great design decision. It totally screws the player over. Master Blaster!
God.
Aww.
Back here!
Aww. It really hates you, Rip.
It's okay. It's a learning experience.
Learning.
What am I supposed to do about that?
I don't know. That was a pretty unwinnable situation right there. There was no good way out.
I should just start Dark Side filling it up. Fucking Konami!
Everything is Konami's fault.
Yeah.
You stub your toe, Konami!
I made an image a while back that was... I photoshopped Darkside Phil's face over, over a caribou that was getting attacked by a lion. I added, like, this text that was, fucking overpowered lions.
Valiant effort, Rick. Valiant effort.
Okay. Sokka.
Sokka.
There it is, KO. There it is.
There what is?
There's the first step.
The first step?
The first step.
If you had one shot, Rip, would you take it? My drink is out of drink. I am sad.
I've been out of drink for a while.
We came into this completely unprepared.
I know. We've gone too far to turn back now, though.
I know.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to get to Frankenstein, or Master Blaster, rather. I'm gonna try and get to Master Blaster and see if this...
Stein.
Yeah, Master Stein. It's what happens when Ben Stein finally takes over the world. He'll give us all clear eyes.
Oh my. Bueller. Bueller.
Oh wow, I still have full health. Well, had almost full health.
Yeah.
I can't believe this worked.
Wow. I'm surprised you got back there without getting hit.
Yeah, that... I went in thinking my balls were big, and it turns out they are, in fact... No! God damn it! God damn it, son of a bitch!
Ah. It's okay, Rip. It's okay.
No, it's not. That was my plan. My plan is gone now.
Well, you know what they say, the best laid plans of knives and whips. I can't always be clever, people. That's why I leave the funny stuff to Rip.
He who fumbles around in the darkness with a stick is lost. But he who sticks out in the darkness
It's fluorescent.
fluorescent.
Ah. That's such a great movie.
Oh, I did it! I did it!
Yeah!
Go me!
Go Rip.
Eat shit, Franken Blaster.
Hey, we get to hear 50 beeps.
We would have had much less if I would have had my stupid little stopwatch.
Oh, that's just the sound of angels and harps.
Yeah, angels and harps. This is not a great color palette.
Oh, yummy. That's a great color palette.
Aren't you glad that we finally invented more than 16 colors?
Yes. I was quite a big fan of the, you know, the 32-bit era.
You know, like the Sega, Sega Saturn, I guess, and the Super Nintendo era was like a really good era for just design. It really was. But I will say this. I genuinely think that like chiptune style music like this is way better than the stupid orchestral shit that we get nowadays.
I don't know. I really like orchestrated stuff. But then again, I used to play the violin, so
I would have loved to learn the violin. Instead, I learned the piano and the guitar.
You know, do you know why I learned the violin?
Why?
It's an interesting story. So, because I was one of the smarter kids in school, the school decided that I should learn an instrument and join either band or orchestra. But I had no urge to get up early in the morning. Because...
Well, what kid does?
Yeah. And so, orchestra was after school. And considering I had at least, let's see here. My mother was a teacher, so she didn't get off of work until like 6 or so. Yes, kids, your teachers stay at school a whole hell of a lot longer than you do. So she wasn't home. My stepdad worked overnight, so he left about 30-40 minutes before I even got home. And my dad was a manager at the factory he worked at, so he could occasionally get home and I could go over to his house, but it wasn't always the case. So, I mean, it gave them the opportunity. It's like if I got... Oh, hey, you got another Roman numeral 2.
Whatever that does.
I could look that up, but I'm telling you a story.
Finish the story and then look it up and let me know.
Yes. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll join orchestra. That's cool. I mean, a lot of my family members play instruments. Why not? And so they sat us down, and because, you know, schools would rather give money to sports programs than to art programs, because, of course, those are more important.
Of course.
We only had a limited number of instruments. And so it was basically the seat I chose decided that I learned violin, not the viola, and not cello or bass. Bass, cello, whatever that's called. The deeper sounding one. And turns out I'm really good at the violin, or I was really good at the violin. I like how he's glitching out on the other side.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out.
Up to swim.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So that is what determined me learning it, and I actually won a bunch of awards for it. And then, well, my dad lost his job, so I told him to stop paying the money on my violin so that he could afford to, you know, keep his house.
Good reasoning.
Yeah. It just seemed more important. And had I not run into the issues with my last car that I ran into, which I will just keep that stuff to myself because that's just frustrating. I was going to buy myself a new violin, but I haven't caught up money-wise back to that point.
I don't know if you were paying attention, but I was totally in the zone there.
No, you were doing really well.
Whoa! Neato! I had no idea what I was doing. The first instrument I learned was the piano, and I was taking lessons for that. And then I got sick of taking lessons for the piano, and eventually picked up the guitar. I mean, that's that. I got pretty decent at it, and...
You were in bands?
Band.
Okay, whatever. I knew it was at least one.
I got to play on stage with Sabaton. That was pretty cool.
Yes, very.
That's pretty much the pinnacle of my music career right there. And unfortunately, the pinnacle of my music career is one that leaves a lot of people going, "What's Sabaton?"
I've hardly ever listened to Sabaton, but at least I know who they are, so I'm impressed for you.
At least somebody is. Wall chicken, thank God. I was getting worried. Oh, really? You bitches again? Oh.
The Wikipedia is not helping me here, so let's see here. Castlevania 1 Roman numeral things? Occasionally, you will find Roman numerals on the wall. What do these do? The 2 stone lets you throw sub-weapons twice in a row. The 3 stone lets you throw 3 times in a row.
Oh.
So they're rapid-fire buttons.
That's actually useful.
The more you know.
So does that mean if I have the stopwatch, I can I can reverse time?
Maybe.
Is it like the Flash?
Chaos control. Rolling around at the speed of sadness. Oh, he just threw your cross right back at you. He don't need your Jesus.
This room is absolute bullshit. Okay, those 2 flea guys just jumped off screen to the left.
That's fine. That's fine. If they want to kill themselves, they can kill themselves.
It's not that I'm opposed to them removing themselves from the situation.
But what if they had items that could get you or something?
Yeah.
Further? Those are the words I was looking for. My brain decided to for a moment.
I always get kind of embarrassed whenever I'm like hanging out with somebody that isn't a native English speaker and they speak English better than I do.
Yeah.
So I've come to the conclusion that like a true millennial, I'm going to blame the school system. That way I don't have to take responsibility for me being stupid.
Do you count as a millennial?
Do we?
I know I don't. I was born in the 80s.
What's a millennial?
I thought millennial was like 99 and up.
Oh, maybe I might not be a millennial. I just thought it was just kind of the...
Also known as the millennial generation, or Generation Y. Ranging from... used birth years. Ranging from the early 80s to the early 2000s. Oh my god, we're millennials.
KO, we're millennials!
I thought millennials were like I said, 99 or later.
Apparently not.
Huh.
Shows you how much we pay attention to politics and shit.
Yeah.